Thank you to everyone who takes the time to watch my videos every week. Today I'm going to be making Mexican coleslaw and also Mexican meatloaf. We are going to start off by making the dressing for the Mexican coleslaw, which is 1/3 cup of sour cream. Add that into a small dish. And then we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of, or pardon me, the next one I'm doing is 1/4 cup of the lime juice. I'm just using that. You've seen the squeezy lime juice thing that I was using. And then the next thing we're going to put in is 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. And then 1 package of taco seasoning. And there we go. You've seen that. Package of taco seasoning. And then we are going to take the time to whisk this all together, making sure that everything is incorporated and smooth. And as soon as that's done, we're going to put it in the refrigerator. Next, we are going to add a package of coleslaw mix into this bigger bowl. I'm taking out the bigger pieces of the cabbage because I just don't want the giant pieces in there. And then we are going to add 1 jalapeno diced, half of an orange pepper diced, half of a red pepper diced, 1/3 cup of cilantro minced, and then we are going to put the coleslaw dressing in there and mix it all up until everything is incorporated. And then we're going to put it away and then realize that we forgot to add our can of black beans and our can of corn. So we had to pull that back out and put that in there, remix it all together, and put it back in our bowl and put it back in the fridge. Okay, now let's make the meatloaf. We are going to use 2 pounds of ground beef, add in 1.5 cups of crushed tortilla chips, 1 cup of freshly grated cheddar cheese, 1 packet of taco seasoning, 1 of the small cans of the green chilies, and 2 large eggs. And then we're going to go ahead and combine all that together. At this point, I was also supposed to add 2/3 cup of salsa, but I forgot to add that even though it was sitting right in front of me. And it wasn't until after I already started cooking the meatloaf that I realized that I forgot to add that, because sometimes I'm just a ding-dong and I forget stuff. So after we get everything all nicely incorporated, we're going to go ahead and put it into a loaf pan. And then, you know, just kind of make sure it's all even. And one thing that I always have done with my meatloafs, and it's because I've seen my mom always do it, is I make a space in between everything and, you know, with my fingers. And okay, and then at this point, it says to flip it over and then add salsa on top. But I liked the way the top of that looked, so I didn't want to flip it over. So then here, I'm adding some cheddar cheese on top there because I just thought that would taste really good. It wasn't part of the recipe though. So then here we are. It says to put some of the salsa right on top there, and then go ahead and serve it after this. Let me show you a little bit of a closer up view of my awesome meatloaf. I gotta dig it. I'm gonna taste this meatloaf before I taste anything really. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Yum, 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 Melanie. Yummy good. That's good. A little bit extra salsa. That's got really good flavor. Sit down and dig in. Taste that meatloaf. potatoes are good too. They look good. Very good dinner. Potatoes are nice and cheesy. Yeah, the meatloaf tastes really good. You really can taste the corn chips. See it again. It takes longer to make it than it does to eat it. For real. Excellent. Excellent dinner. I am so glad that my mom asked me to make all these items. It was very good. Very good dinner. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe.